thought I'm checking it to check it out. So 2022 is nearing the end. We got pretty much a month, just over a month left. No, just over 2 months left to reach 2023. And this year's really, I've learned a lot this year, you know. I wouldn't say it's definitely not being one of the best years. I'll tell you that now. It's probably easily probably one of my worst years. But hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, in it, you know. And one thing that I really learned to appreciate and to really strive for is peace. That's right, peace. All right, and I don't want no one disturbing my peace. All right, I'll do whatever it takes to protect my peace, because if you haven't got peace, you'll find yourself run ragged, really stressed and whatnot, and this hasn't been one of my best years, you know. I had some much better years than this year, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? You know. But peace. Let's talk a little bit about peace. Do whatever you can to protect your peace at all costs. Okay. And this year, I came across somebody that pretty much zapped a lot of my peace. Okay. I had to get rid of her. I had to get rid of that person out of my life, man. Again, when you're dealing with narcissists, yeah, and I don't use that term loosely, because I know that term gets used usually quite a lot, but this person was, okay? Again, how do I know this? Well, for starters, again, like, you know, there were certain things she used to do, and the way she used to act, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, I couldn't really put my finger on it. Like, what the fuck's going on? And that's true narcissists do. They always call the other person a narcissist. That's what they do. And I've never been called a narcissist in my life, ever. I've had many relationships, long ones, a lot of short ones, a lot of just casual things, right? And not one woman or even a guy, well, I'm not gay, but I'm about like a guy in terms of a friend. Not one person's ever called me a narcissist, because I'm not. But this person was, because again, I've done my research, and she's pretty much every sign of what a narcissist is, she was that. And again, she zapped a lot of my energy, okay? And basically for little or no return, okay? I don't give a fuck whether you help me, whether you cook some food for me, or you might do a bit of food. You might help cook some food for me for the week. You know, whatever. Little bits and bobs, cool. But again, these people, right? What they do, you know, this particular person, you know, she'll do all these kind of things, right? You know, she'll do all these good things to basically offset who she really is, to offset the demon in her, yeah? To offset the narcissistic person she is, yeah? And that's who she is deep down, all right? That's who she is deep down. And, you know, and we had some arguments before, right? And again, I told her about herself, and she pretty much, and you know, there's certain things I found out. Like, I found out, like, that she's always reading these books, like these like self-help books, or self-worth or stuff like that. Those kind of books and shit like that, you know what I mean? And again, when you add all these things up, it's because she probably knows deep down that she's a fucked up person. And she's doing all these things to try and balance it out, trying to rationalize things, doing all these like help, doing all these, things to make, to help people out and stuff to offset her true behavior. Again, I put all these pieces together and did it for me. I realized what she's doing. Yeah, and going back, this is what I'm trying to say. So it's about protecting your peace at all costs. Right? Again, and then other than her, you've got other people that have come across, right, who will constantly lie. Habitual liars, okay? And this person will justify it by saying, I don't even know why I said that. I meant to say I said the wrong word, or I chose the wrong words, or I don't lie about big things. I only lie about just small little white lies. But what she didn't understand is that the things that she would lie about don't even need lying about. For instance, I could just make up something like that. Like one time, this person, she went to the shop to get some stuff, get something. Just a normal corner shop, whatever. And it took pretty much twice as long as it would normally take. So I was like, what took you so long? So, I went to this shop and I couldn't find what I wanted, so I went to the other shop. Oh, okay. But that still don't take that long though. And then she was like, oh, well, I stopped off at the food shop. I got something to eat because I was starving. I was starving when I was out driving. Okay, cool. But even still, it shouldn't take you that long. Oh, well, yeah, I bumped into so-and-so. I was having a quick talk with her. I'm like, what's the point in lying about that? What's the point? I would have said to you, it's a simple question, like, what took you so long? Did you get lost or something like that? Like, those things, you didn't have to miss out. You could have just said that's what you did. That's just one example. I could, and just other stupid shit what I don't need to be lied about. It's like, for instance, like I could say, let's just say there was like a McDonald's wrapper, food wrapper on the chair in the car, something like that. I could say, and then I'll say to her, so you be back? Did you go to McDonald's? And she's like, no. I'm like, I can see the McDonald's wrapper there. Like, what are you talking about? This is your car. You're the only person who drives it, right? You're the only person who's out in it. So I'm just like, oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I meant to say I went there. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I meant to say. Just stupid, daft lies, bro. Like stuff what wouldn't need lying about. Like, what did you like? I could ask again. So I could ask the question like, did you have some water to drink just now? And she'd be like, oh nah. And then I'll ask, I say, well, you must have, because there's an empty bottle of water, on the side. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. I should have just said. I should have just said that I had it. Anyway, but again, let's go again. What we're talking about here, peace. Now, if someone's gonna lie about such petty things, right? Small things, what doesn't even need lying about. How on earth can I trust you about anything else? If you're gonna lie about things what do not even need lying about, little white lies what don't even need even to be made up about, why on earth should I believe you about anything else? You basically got zero trust. Then, you know what I mean, the trust is gone. And like, when I don't got time to be putting up with that kind of bullshit, man. It's like non-stop lying. Again, that can be a drain on somebody's peace, man. That's a drain. You know what I mean? Someone like that, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Fucking hell, like, Jesus Christ, man. And you got people, you know, again, I'll give you another example. You know, certain people know certain things, you know, certain issues I've been going through, right? And they won't act a bitch. They won't act a complete bitch about certain things. And then they'll come back around and then try and talk to you like as if it's normal. I'm like, listen, there's something fucking wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. Like, why the fuck are you going on like that? And this person admitted she acted like a bitch as well. She actually admitted to it. I'm like, a lot of these people out here, bro, right? They honestly don't really give a fuck about anybody else apart from themselves, right? And they'll just drain the life out of you. They'll just drain any level of peace you've had, because it's just this constant bullshit. And this person's wondering why I'm not even replying back or anything like that. And then trying to make out like it's me who's got the problem. Nah, bitch, it was you. I was in a vulnerable place. Yeah, and instead of being a person I thought you were, you acted like a total cunt. Yeah. And yeah, so you gotta protect your peace at all costs. And recently, as I said before on one of my videos before, it was my best friend's funeral last week. And what was I gonna say now? I was gonna say something about totally lost fucking train of thought. I totally lost my train of thought. I might have to come back to that one. I'll come back to that. Well, yeah, actually, now I was gonna say, yeah, basically, what, you know, even though like that really fucked me up. That really fucked me up big time. Yeah. Because it wasn't just the fact that my best friend died, yeah. It's an accumulation of fucked up shit over the last few years. What's been going on, again, and all these things were out of my control. A lot of things have been going on, man, and it's just an accumulation, right? And that's you know that's why I'm in a fucked up place at the minute, bro. And I don't care about getting. I don't business about getting online now, you know, and posting about it and talking about it. I don't care, because you know what? This is, you know, I'm real. I'm not gonna. Some people just come online and, you know, have this certain persona about them. Nah, fuck all that, bro. You gotta show the good times and the bad times and the times all the times in between. But yeah, with him passing away, it really showed me who's there and who isn't. All right, and you know, and it's always the people, you know, there's people I didn't expect in a million years to reach out to me. Yeah, not in a million years. Not because, you know, not because I haven't got a clue who they are. Not because I, no, you know, but just you just wouldn't expect it, you know. It's not like people that I really know. Like, you know, it was someone that there's one person in particular, this one guy, and I've only met him a couple of times, bro, in real life, and we only spoke briefly, bro. You know what I mean? But we're on each other's social media and that. But other than that, we never spoke. We only spoke when we've seen each other in real life. And he reached out to me, bro, the other day. Yeah. And to be honest, that helped me a lot. Yeah. You know, just a few of the words, just a few words, bro. A few words can make all the difference, you know. And to be honest, he's really helped. He's really helped me. Really helped me. I'm not saying I'm out of the woods yet at all. I'm nowhere near out of the woods in terms of mindset and how I think. But I'm definitely a few steps. I'm definitely a few steps further out come out of the woods. I'm not necessarily stuck in the same spot now. I've actually got moving a little bit, all because of him. Yeah, and a couple of other people as well. Again, who I didn't expect to reach out. And it's the people, you know, the people that you always expect. The people that you expect to reach out don't, or the people you expect to be on your side are the ones what are causing the stress. They're the ones what making the situation even worse. You know, isn't it ironic? You know, isn't it ironic? The people that you know you more than anyone else, or know you more closely. They're the one. They ain't necessarily. You know, I say more times than not, from my experience and from listening to other people as well, they're the ones who are not necessarily there for you, bro. It'll be probably complete strangers, or people just, you know, that you don't really know, just an acquaintance, and they made the whole world of difference, bro. You know what I mean? So salute to my man for that. Yeah, salute to my man. I don't think he's got my YouTube page anyway, but if he has, salute to you, Jonathan. You know you are, bro. You know what I mean? You've helped me quite a lot, just from a few words, bro. You know, just a few different, you know, just certain little things, bro. And, you know, I really appreciate that. You know, these things I don't forget, bro. I don't ever forget these kind of things, ever. You know? So, but yeah. Also, what his death has taught, you know, what his death has taught me is that, obviously, you know, my tolerance was pretty low anyway in general with people. My tolerance is even lower now, and anyone who gets in my way of my peace, anyone who shows any sign of being a prick, you're gone. I don't need you around. You can go, because life is short. Life is short as hell, yeah. Life is short as fuck, and to be dealing with anybody that's pissing you off or stressing you out, they've got to go. They've got to go at all costs. They've got to go. You know? And but I just want to quickly touch on something else as well, you know. Something else that's, you know, I'm definitely not alone in this situation. Again, this is another drain on somebody's mental, on somebody's peace. This is another drain. When you got women, or should I say certain devils, right, who will keep you away from your own kid or kids. In my case, my daughter, okay? And you know, this fucking evil witch, that's what she is. She's an evil witch, all right? I ain't seen my daughter now for nearly 2 years, okay? And you know, you really gotta be careful who you're laying down with, man. I can understand, you know, if you had the kids young like me, like your early 20s or your late teens, or you know, I can understand that because you don't know any better. Unless you've got somebody, you know, who knows better, who's with you and can see certain things, who can point you in the right direction. You don't know any better. You don't. So unless you're young, if you're older, you need to really suss out who you lay down with, man. Because these bitches are weird, bro. They're weird and fucked up. And I blame the feminist movement for that shit, okay? Because there's this new wave. Not new, but there's a new wave over the last number of years I've noticed where it seems real popular to be a single independent woman, you know, to a child. The single independent woman, the single independent mother, okay? You know, who's playing mom and dad, you know? That's, you know, women, there's a minority of women out there who actually want to be single moms. Isn't that weird? Isn't that real fucked up? They want to be single moms. Imagine that. They'll go to extreme lengths to keep the biological dad away from them. Again, I don't know where this fucked up mentality is coming from. I can only blame feminism for that. I can only blame it. You know? And she doesn't realize the damage that causes, that irreparable damage, collateral damage, okay? That's what it is. It's collateral damage. Because on the surface, what was it? On the surface, what does it look like? This looks like a child, or in my case, my daughter, who just doesn't see their dad. On the surface, all you got to do is peel back the layers, and it's way more than that. It's way deeper than that. Not only are you denying the child, yeah, a father figure, a father role model, you're denying that child, you know, especially if I've got a son as well, you're denying that child to have a relationship with their brother or their other sibling. You're denying that child from having a relationship from the entire other side of the family. They've got their side, the mom side, but the dad side. You're denying a whole bunch of people. Yeah, that's what you're denying. You're denying a whole bunch of people a relationship with my child. Yeah. This is what these women don't get. They just don't seem to see past. They can't see past the first tree or the first hurdle, whatever the saying is. They can't see past it. All they give a fuck about is that, hey, I'm bringing up my daughter by myself. Oh, look at me. I'm a single mom. I'm doing this for myself, blah, 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 blah. But you want my fucking money though, don't you? You want my fucking money, right? But that's all they see. They don't see. They don't even see past. They don't even see past that. They don't even see that the child is never gonna know. They're never gonna know, or not really know, or not gonna be really interested on the other, of their dad's other side of the family. We got a whole family that she could be part of, and these women deny that because it's a woman's world. It's a woman's world out here, bro. In the court system, bro. When it comes to kids, it's a woman's world there, and the man's got no saying shit. No saying shit. The most pivotal years of a child's development, you know, are between them ages of about, even as young as 7, but let's say 7, 8 years old. I'll say 8 to 16, or even 8 to 18. They're the most, you know, I'll probably say 8 to 16, I'll say. They're the most pivotal times in a child's development, which can, you know, if a mom's not around or if a dad's not around, that can have severe negative effects that can carry on for the rest of the child's life, adulthood. It can have disastrous effects. How do I know this? Because I've experienced it myself. Right? Again, the pivotal age between 8 and 16. This is what shapes you as a person as you get older. Right? And again, it works both ways. You know, it could be a boy without a father figure, or in rare cases, a boy without a mother figure, or both. A girl without a father figure. You know, what's her view of men gonna be like when she gets older? What's her view of men gonna be like when she's older? Right? How's she gonna deal with men when she gets older? Right? All these things, bro. Is she gonna look for attention from other men to make up for the lack of having a father? Right? You know, all these things can happen. And like I said, I know this from experience, because my dad was never there. 2 visits a year for Christmas and birthdays isn't being a dad. He's being a deadbeat prick. He's not even a dad. I call the cunt by his first name. Not to his face. I haven't seen him for however long. But when I refer to him to other people, you know, other family members say I'll call him by his name, his proper name. Yeah, he ain't a fucking dad. Yeah. Also, again, what was even worse was that not only didn't I didn't have a male father figure, I didn't necessarily have a female figure either, i.e. my mum. Now, was my mum there? Yes, she was there. My mum was a single mum. But when she met my half brother or sister's dad, I was pretty much isolated. From then on in. For however long their relationship lasted, I was pretty much isolated. So I had no father figure, and basically no mother figure. And don't be wrong, like my mom, this, I'm not gonna say that she was all bad, because she wasn't. You know, she instilled certain good values in me, you know. You know, she disciplined me the right way. You know, I learned to be objective. I've learned a good few things from, you know, from my mother. Again, you know, mum was a discipline, you know, a good, fair disciplinarian, firm but fair. And if she wasn't, let's say she was lax, I could turn out much differently. I could be even more emotional than I would be. You know, I'll be even more emotional. Now I'm gonna switch this to number 2. It's getting long.